We are going to the south of France.
Big ones.
Very big ones. Doing something that we've not done for months.
Oh my god! Yes, you can do one of them afterwards. I don't know if I dare do this.
We're a little taller and we want our to be able to extend in bed. Welcome to a new vlog. Riveting content. I'm just filling the dishwasher.
My content's there.
Nick's just preparing something on his laptop and now my phone's ringing. My sister, back in a moment. Hello?
Right, well, Leigh's on the phone to his sister. I've just been working out. I've done a scale drawing because we have to work out how much the size of the solar panels. Because when you put solar panels on a camper van, any solar panels that you put on all have to be equal, the same size panel. Otherwise, you don't get good efficiency. So we either have two 175 watt panels on the front section there, but then that leaves this big open space here, which we could build like a deck. So we could go up there and kind of like enjoy the sun, but is that really going to happen? Probably not. This would give us 350 watts. However, if I put three 140 watt panels, one there, and one there, that gives us a total capacity of 420 watts. It's just a shame that this space here gets wasted and then a little slither there, but like I said, you can't put different size panels on to fill any gaps because it just doesn't charge efficiently. So we're going to go for 420 watts on the roof. So we were actually going to go down to the van and measure that. We're not going to do that now. We're just going to go down and take these bits to charge batteries just so they're out the lodge.
Right, conversation with my sister over. We're talking about France. She's already got her cases out and she started packing as well. They've got 2 cases between 3. We've got 1 case between 2.
Hence the reason why we're going home.
So
Leigh thinks 2 weeks out is not enough time to pack a case for 10 days.
We're going to go home today because the weather, it's supposed to be quite rainy today, so we don't want to do any work in that. Although we are going to just call it the van.
It was me that suggested it.
Well, yeah, but it makes sense because it's going to rain, so what's the point in working in the rain again? So we're just going to call in the van and then head home, get the suitcase, get a few clothes there, what I'm going to take to France. So if you've missed any of our previous vlogs, we are going to the south of France, Nice and Val. What are the places we're going?
I'm not sure.
South of France places.
South of France places.
Cannes,
Nice.
places like that.
Cannes, or Cannes as it is, not Cannes.
So we've just been looking at the weather and it's 30 degrees for the next 10 days there and very sunny.
Increasing to 32 by the time we go.
So yeah, we've got to start preparing for that.
2 weeks today we'll be there.
We'll be vlogging.
Eating cheese, baguettes and wine.
Every day, so we'll be taking you guys along. So we've just got to go home, get our suitcases and just get them back here so we can start preparing for that. I've got washing and ironing to do, all in between doing a van build. It's a very busy time for us at the moment. So, ready to go?
Yep.
Let's go. Right, we have drips again, leaks.
I'm afraid the skylight's going to have to be removed and refitted, although I think I can actually feel a gap under this corner. But this, where I cut that lug out, it's dripping like mad from there. That's a job for next week. Literally. Strip it all down, cut it all out and redo it. Bet you're excited about that, aren't you? Right, we're on our way home now. I'm going to pick up the suitcases, going to call at the farm shop. I've just been sat here contemplating how I'm going to fix the skylight. Because of the bad design of it, it fits too close to the roof. There are drain holes, so putting the silicone sealant on it or putting the sealant on it blocks the drain holes, so it's kind of chicken in the egg. And the way I fitted it last time, I didn't actually secure it to the roof on the inside. I just kind of glued it down, and then when we've been opening and pushing the skylight, it's obviously opened a crack in the sealant and allowed water to come in. So
pain in the ass, isn't it?
Yeah, you learn by your mistakes. We learned about the back window, we fixed that. I have done another skylight where it was screwed down, so obviously we're not suffering with that problem with that one, not yet anyway. So that's one job that we've got to do next week, and I'm going to call in and see Leigh's folks, see the kids maybe, because it's a weekend.
Well, actually, I'm not sure. They've got a birthday party today.
They've always got a party. They've got more engagements than we have. Right, anyway, it's another hour and 10 minutes to the apartment from here. That's not actually too bad from here, is it? No. An hour and 10 minutes from here to the apartment. We've got to get the suitcase from under the bed. It's full of computer parts at the minute. And bring it back to the lodge tonight. And then, no doubt, for the next 2 weeks, Leigh will be packing 10 times.
first stop of the day is Baltimore. Get some supplies for the freezer, some toasted currant tea cakes, and also we've decided we're going to make a Chinese curry tonight, so we're going to get some of the ingredients from here. Change of plans. We're going to have a takeaway first and get something to eat and eat it outside before we go in.
It's been a while, but you can tell we're back in the UK. Toasted currant tea cake. Looks nice.
Oh, it looks like a farmer's one, like fresh farm made. And it's also got like proper dairy butter on it as well, because it tastes really creamy.
Then we're off into the shop to get a
more of them.
A big bag of these for home. 6 tea cakes.
Big ones.
Very big ones. New Biscoff Lotus chocolate with Biscoff cream, milk chocolate and
bloody hell.
White chocolate.
So is it a biscuit with chocolate on it then?
Yeah, it looks like it.
£4.30. It's a bit pricey, that, isn't it? Next stop, apartment, and we have to lift the bed up downstairs and get all the crap out of my suitcase. We're actually going to take my new big one. Not going to take Leigh's. Did you get a new suitcase? I can't remember.
In America, yeah, in Florida.
Oh yeah, but we said that the zip. I don't know whether it's a fault, but the expanding zip had started to pull the teeth out when we landed.
On the new.
But it was only it was only 30 quid. So even if it's like a one-way use thing, it's fine. But I just didn't fancy using it for when there's only one suitcase being taken.
So when we go to France, we have one suitcase to share and one hand luggage
to share,
an underseat
each,
thing
like a laptop bag each, which is fine for 10 days. It's going to be hot weather. We're not going to take duffel coats like we did on the road trip, because we were planning for all weathers on that.
Yeah.
So Janine's getting a little bit nervous. Apparently.
She's not a nervous flyer. She's a bit like me when I was younger. She's nervous when she thinks about flying, and she's not been on a plane since we went to Florida in January 2019. So she says when she gets to the airport, she likes to go to like a lounge or windows and just watch the planes taking off, and it relaxes her.
Well, she'll be watching it when she's sat on it, won't she?
I think she'll be.
It's a horrible thing that when you get into that anxious loop, and then the anxiety creates more anxiety, and it's like a vicious circle, and you just can't break yourself out of it.
I used to be terrible flying.
You did.
I would think about it for weeks coming up to it, and I'd almost want to cancel the holiday for it.
We used to be at the airport and we were drinking like neat whiskey just to get him on the plane. Can you remember?
Yeah, but thankfully I'm not like that anymore. I love flying. It just kind of clicked, and I just love it now.
Ever since I took you up.
Maybe when Nick used to fly a small plane.
Yeah.
Only for a moment, just get in the suitcase and then we're heading straight back off. Right. A few clothes that I want to take to France. Are you ready?
I am, but I've got a few hellos to do.
Go for it.
So, hello to Kirsty F, Jamie D, who is a rejoin, Natalie T, Melvers, I presume I've spelled and said that wrong, Laura C, and the last one, Nicola P. So,
hi
welcome,
guys. Thanks for joining our community. Right, straight back to the lodge.
Just had a great idea while we were just discussing something in the car. Somebody needs to build smart cupboards, invent them with a barcode scanner in. So when you get your shopping home, you can scan your food in and then see it on an app what you've got in stock. Nick's going to make something with rice tonight. And we were like, have we got any rice? We've probably got about 5-10 bags, but then we can't remember, so we're like, we'll just have to buy some more.
I'm sure Samsung fridges do that.
Samsung fridges do something similar, apparently. I think it's more the fact that it's got a camera inside, I think. You can see on a Samsung app, like, what's in your fridge. But you won't be able to have one on every cupboard, I suppose. But anyway.
I'm sure Amazon do it as well, you know. I don't know. I've heard of it before that you...
Smart cupboards.
When you put stuff in, it scans it and knows what you... And then when you run out, it orders more.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, but if smart cupboards isn't a thing and somebody invents them, I thought of them first. I think it'd be good running it like you could see on an app. Have I got this in stock? No, I've not. So anyway, we're going to call it a co-op on the way back. When I was going back to the lodge, and what did we say we're going to make? Oh, we're going to use one of those curry kits, which I got out of the cupboard the other day.
Can't remember what they're called.
No, I'll show you them when we get back later. So we need some rice. Can't remember if we've got rice or not. We've got onions. We've got pittas and we've got garlic.
We haven't got pittas, but we'll get some pittas.
Get some pittas, and we've got need to get some garlic maybe too. So we'll be making those, and we're going to get back about 4:30. Nick says he might go down to the van and do some work. I've got some editing to catch up on. So a busy evening.
The thing is, going down to the van, I've got to unload it to do anything.
That's true.
And that's a 20-minute job.
I know, because we're keeping all the scraps of wood just in case we need them. We don't like to throw them away yet, so we're going to take all the wood out of the van. And well, it's just a thing. So if you don't go down though, you'll be disappointed in yourself.
Yeah, but the jobs that I've got are big jobs, and it could be hours and hours. And because I'm on my own, I've got no helper to hold and cut things. It'll take me twice as long.
Who remembers back in the day from long-term viewers when my favourite thing was to do a little shopping haul when we went to grocery store?
When you do it quick, because that bloody ice cream's melting.
Grocery store, is that an American saying? Quick co-op haul. Halo top because it was on offer, and this is my favourite one, gooey brownie. These are the toasted currants. Well, they're not toasted, but the currant tea cakes from the farm shop. Cherries, because it's one of my favourite little fruits to snack on. Hula hoops, which has already been opened. Warburton's soft pitters, in case we don't have any rice. Some more cherries. Tetley tea bags, my favourite tea, and we're running out, and 6 eggs. So Nick can make an omelette at some point. Let's have a look, see if we did have any rice. Yeah, we do. We have some coconut rice.
Ooh!
So we'll have that maybe.
But we're having a dough piazza.
Right.
Time for tea!
Time for dinner, tea, whatever you call it. Spice Racks, Real Fakeaway, Balanced and Hearty, Punjabi, do piazza.
Dough piazza.
Do piazza. Even that, even.
Well, I think it's dough piazza. I just call it dough piazza.
So that's the sauce.
Just plop it in with a bit of onions, and I've put some old tomatoes that we had in the fridge in. I'm going to mix it all together and put some corn in. And instead of having rice, we're going to have 2 pitters, like naan bread.
We do have coconut rice up there though.
Well, we'll have the pitters because it's...
We could save those pitters for something else, like with tuna in. We could make a tuna sandwich with them or something.
If you want coconut rice, just say so.
We've got coconut rice up there.
Do you want coconut rice?
Only if you agree.
Well, I'm not bothered, but it's up to you.
Coconut rice it is. Literally 5 minutes later,
They're great, these curries, because
it's done.
you just add your sauce and your chicken and serve. So, unfortunately I can't serve because I can't find a spoon.
Serve.
I can't find a spoon, they've all got bloody holes in.
It's falling dishwasher. What are you doing?
Looking for something. I've just been to the shop to drop off the old camera to the trading site, and just walked back in, and there's an amazing smell in the lodge. And it's this, which I actually got from America, which is this one. I got it from Walmart, and it's called Blue Sky, and it smells absolutely gorgeous. And that's the one that actually is in there, and the lodge just smells like really fresh and linen-y. And what else have I just been doing? Oh, I've been to see Taylor.
I'm just looking for stuff.
And when we picked our spot in the storage yard, we picked a spot where there were like 2 spaces, space for us to work and space for us to park. And not realising that when we picked the spot on Friday, that a lot of people were taking their units out of storage and taking away for the weekend. So this afternoon, when I've gone back to put some batteries back in the van and some other bits and bats that I picked up on the way, somebody's parked at the side of it. So we've now got a gap of about that big down each side. So when we get there tomorrow and we do some work on it, we're going to have to pull Taylor forward about sort of 5-6 feet and then set up as a little workshop outside the back, which is not a problem because that's what we did the other day. But we kind of did use the spare space, but we have to make note that on a weekend is the best time to do it because people are taking their vans out.
I found what I'm looking for.
Tripod.
Yeah.
That's a nice extension.
Doing something that we've not done for months. I can't even remember the last time we did it. Comments of the day. We have not done this for so long.
For months. Since before we went to, since before Christmas actually.
Possibly. I don't know
before
when
my
it
mum
was.
died.
So
Those vlogs way before. Probably before the trip last year anyway.
the vlogs that are going out whilst we're recording this are the Florida vlogs still. So
they'll finish around end of July and then
Yeah.
some lodge vlogs will start. Although we've actually been back for 8 weeks. And we've only done 10 vlogs in 8 weeks.
We've had some time off.
So now Lee's having a panic because we've got up to videos to 4 days a week and now we're running out. So he's like, oh, should we go back down to 3 days a week?
We might
again?
go back down to 3 days a week by the time this goes out. We don't know. So let me do some. Eleanor White says, another great vlog. Love all the family having such a great time. You probably missed them when they left. As you will have seen from the Florida vlogs, we did miss them when they left. The villa was very quiet once they had gone.
And they've been wanting to come over here like quite a few times, haven't they?
We wanted to what?
Come over here quite a few
Oh,
times.
he hasn't been over quite a lot, actually.
Yeah.
And my dad's even said, I'd go back to Florida again. I'd go back to Florida. Because at the time, obviously, when he had the kidney stone, he was like, I'm never coming away ever again. Because it's twice he's been to Florida and something's happened. But now he's like, I'd go back.
They actually said afterwards that they enjoyed the last trip, even despite his dad having his kidney stone, better than the first trip. And they didn't even have Disney tickets, did they?
No.
They just liked us taking him to all the new places that they'd never been before. And some of the places that we'd never been before as well. Right, I've got another comment here.
Go on.
This one is from Meredith Cooper, and it says, Mofongo is delicious. It's a Puerto Rican dish. I had some from a truck there in January and loved it. It's mashed plantains.
Is that what you had from food trucks? Well, food
No,
trucks.
I had curry, didn't I?
Oh, Tina Francis and a few other people have said, thunderstorms all over, massive one here in Sheffield. Great fun video, be sad when your parents come home. I wanted to say that one because a few people have said they've had a huge thunderstorm tonight while they've been watching the vlog. Nick nipped out, as he said earlier, went down to the van and it was...
up to a DPD drop-off shop.
And he said it was like
It was
Floridian
like
style.
Florida. It wasn't thunder and lightning, but it was like Floridian rain. Got back here, Lee said it's not even a drop.
I was waiting for it to happen. I was like, yes.
I could see it on the
Another
radar
storm.
swinging across, and I was like, oh my god. And I could see the sky getting darker and darker as I got close towards Bridlington. And then boom, I got out the car, and it just literally, the heavens opened.
Never
Proper
came.
heavy rain.
Never came.
It's washed Robin anyway.
Oh, well, that's good news. ABC WS1JW says, loved your dad driving the pontoon. My dad reminded me of Captain Pugwash.
What?
Captain Pugwash. I remember him. I think he had a moustache and what have you.
Well, I think his dad and Brian together look like
A lot of people said this.
Statler and Waldorf.
Yes.
Especially when we're in...
Yeah.
Where were we?
Gary
Where
W.
were we?
I don't know what
We went to that coffee place. And they were sat in window, and it were like literally watching him on a balcony on Muppets.
I can't remember.
It was Charleston.
Gary W.
Was it Charleston? No, it's Savannah.
1594 says, worst fish and chips I've ever had. Gordon Ramsay would be mortified if he knew.
They weren't fish and chips, though. They were posh fish and chips.
I really enjoyed them.
They were nice, but they weren't fish and chips that we know as fish and chips. They weren't British fish and chips. It was more like goujons that you serve in a restaurant.
I really enjoyed it, though.
It was nice. There wasn't enough of it, but it wasn't fish and chips as I call fish and chips.
Speaking of food, it's making me hungry. One
We
more
haven't
for
got
you.
any chips.
We've got
Ian
toast.
Stevens
Ooh,
says...
we've got toasted currant.
Oh my god! Yes, you can do one of them afterwards. Ian Stevens says, 3 minutes 52 in, you guys have you guys seen Sunset Lake's bear yet? Make sure you don't put too much food in your bins, as he will be in them.
I'm not going to lie, I would have loved that to wake up one morning
bear?
with just a bear.
Yeah, but you just got Brenda and said, Brenda.
She'd be like, ooh!
She gets obsessed with the geese here. She saw the bloody bear in the bins, you know what I mean? She'd be like, she's ringing everybody. Let's just do one more.
Well then.
Jay Richard says, it's pronounced Madame Tussauds.
I said Tussauds, I think, don't I?
It's Tussauds.
Madame Tussauds.
Why do you say that?
Who cares what it is?
Right.
So, the battery's going, so we'll see you in the next scene, which probably in the morning. I'm going to go make a toasted currant tea cake.
Problem.
I changed the battery and then I thought I'd come back and just film a little bit more. Because Nick were ranting that he had a problem.
First of all, my bread knife's amazing. We actually wrecked our knife by getting the sealant off the van window. So, that's all good. We have a slight problem. We got that big of tea cakes, they don't actually fit in the sodding toaster.
No, it's just the way you've cut it. Look at that.
It's not the thickness. Well, look at this one then. It won't fit.
That is such a wedge. It's like a doorstop.
Yeah, but I was practicing with knife, but I can't get it in. I can't literally, in any direction. Oh, actually.
There you go.
Wait a minute. I'll have to just do it twice, one on each edge.
It's amazing what you can do when you put your mind to it.
It is. Do you want jam on it?
No, I'll just have
I
butter.
can smell onion. Where's onions?
In bin. So when Nick's done this, I'm banishing him to the bedroom and catching up on some vlogs.
You gonna watch Lisa declutter her house again?
No, I watched Lisa earlier.
Decluttering.
I'm very into van life vlogs at the moment, checking out different people's designs, configurations of their van.
And then he runs into the bedroom and says, well, I think we should change this, I think we should change that. And it's like, too late.
If I see anything that looks good, I'd send it to Nick, like, oh, look what they've done, look what they've done.
Saying that, this is what's turned up today. We have a concealed shower bar. So I somehow have to get that into the wall and fasten onto something, so these are flush with the outside of the wall. The only problem is the entire wall is as thick as that. So we might have to build another wall in front of it without pushing the shower tray across, because we can't go too far because the drain will hit the chassis. All these weird and wonderful things that we're having to sort out.
As I was saying, so yes, I'm watching a lot of van life vloggers. So if you know of any good ones, let us know in the comments below. I've probably seen quite a lot of them, but I'm sure there's quite a few that I've not seen. So are we setting alarm for 5 AM tomorrow?
Yep, I will. Oh shit, I've burnt it. Oh crap. It's well, it looks like a flag. It's got half black, half white. Yes, 5 AM.
We'll see, and we'll see you in the morning. Didn't quite manage 5 AM, but it's 6 AM. Thought I'd ease into it. 6 AM today, maybe 5 AM tomorrow. Right, it's time to edit. Too much. Right, I need to tuck the cable in there. And then I need to do the same on your side. It don't like up much. Like, put your feet in. That's it, what a mobile phone holder. It don't. Right, that's the tea flask made and snacks made. We're heading to the van for the day. We're going to hopefully try and finish the bed off. And
Slats and batting.
slats is going to take an age. Also, I've seen on YouTube, we're going to make our own slats for the bed.
All cut by hand as well.
All cut by hand, so that's probably going to be a day's job.
57 slats, I think it was.
7 slats.
And then we have to screw 57 screws in to hold them into the frame.
Yeah, so that's going to be an all-day job, but at least it's a big job out of the way, getting the bed sorted, and then we can move on to the next job. Right, so first job, the bed. We've just cut this out.
If this fits, I make my own shite. Right, it's got to go sideways. Now it's not, it's going to fit widthways probably, but it won't come as far as here because we need to jig out some here. So we'll have to scribe the corner. So I'm off to get in and try it.
This is going to be obviously where we're going to be sleeping on, well, one side.
The back bit is going to be, it's not going to be slats. It's going to be...
because the back bit's not moving.
Yeah.
Where the slats will be going in and out. Hang on. There we go. It's caught on that.
Right.
There we go.
Now it should.
All them wires need to go out the back.
It should.
Oh my goodness.
Perfect.
Bloody hell.
Are you impressed?
We measured something right for the first time.
It's because this wood's quality wood. The other stuff I got from a wholesaler, which was really cheap, the plywood. This stuff is like quality wood.
I'll have a bacon
So,
butty, please, sir.
The next thing we need to do now is scribe the edging off here to cut it out so it goes around here neatly.
Yeah.
And I hate doing this because it never ever works.
Right, Nick's just jigsawed the corners, both corners,
This will never fit.
just to see if, just get rid of those wires there, it fits in around the
It
beams.
won't even go back in the tray now.
Yeah, we will.
Well, best I can do.
Is that alright then?
It's gonna have to do.
And then at some point we'll have to cut.
Oh no, it's not.
Why?
Because it's not on the midpoint here.
At some point when we get a mattress, we'll have to cut the mattress around here as well.
so that we can get it as close to the back as we can.
Right, so I need to take
Slither more off.
a little bit more off there.
So we're doing this with a jigsaw.
I'm trying to use a scribe, but it's not working. So again, from that point there to there.
Right, we've got that done perfectly. Now for some air holes so that the mattress can breathe.
How many do you think we should do? 3 this way and 5 that way, or just 2 there
Two, I
and
would
5
thought.
across?
Yeah, I would have thought that'd be alright.
Right, okay. So, I need you to work out now 171
Yeah,
divided by 6.
easy. I'll just cut this bit and then tell you when I've done it on my phone. 171 divided by 6,
Yeah.
28.5.
Right, so 28.5. Oh, wait a minute, let's get it to the midway point. So 28, I'm just going to do it at 28. Wait a minute, I've got it, I need it on drill. One.
Right, we've got all the slats, or lats should I say.
Don't think we're going to have enough.
No, I think we may be a little bit short on wood.
Another trip to Wicks. I'm going to move in there.
We had just the right amount on each side. Amazing.
I'm going to test it now.
Go on then.
So, this is the strength that it's going to have, and this is just a piece of bottom. On top of this is going to be the mattress.
Yeah.
So,
Just push it down. Let's have a look. Oh yeah.
that looks pretty solid to me. Let's test. That's as solid as a rock. Remember, it's distributed weight, and then this thing will slide up. We just have
Yeah.
to get these fixed now. Fix them at that end with wood screws, and fix them at the other end with metal screws. And then they all need sanding down.
Yeah.
Right. The bed's done and works. It needs sanding down on the bits. So what we're doing now is when we get on the extendable bit, it's like a rocking horse. It rocks on this wing and the whole of this lifts up. So what I'm doing is I'm putting some beams on here and then screwing that down, which will hold these IKEA frames in place. That's the plan. Right. I don't know if I dare do this. So we've secured the bed down with the lats. Do you want to demonstrate the opening and
That
closing?
one. Oh yeah. Oh, those don't get.
No, they will line themselves up with
Yeah.
you open and close it. They will move.
So that is the size of a double.
148 double, yeah.
If you're just kind of short, or maybe I don't know what, 5'9", 10 or something, you could probably easily
You can,
lay that
definitely.
way and not have to do this. But we're a little taller, and we want our to be able to extend in bed. So we'll put it down like that.
Right, so because it's secure now, I need to put all my weight on that edge and see what happens.
Come on then.
I need a couple of toolboxes to stand up on. I think this is a bad idea.
Well, where are you going to go?
On here,
Or just on there?
just to see whether it supports my full weight.
I mean, it is going to be reinforced by the worktop and the wall, but
Don't do it now then.
let me just see what happens.
No, I wouldn't do it.
The bed's lifting up in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it needs the supports under here.
I think we need a little extendable leg underneath to support it as well, or frame.
Well, if we
some
have
kind of
a-
little frame.
If we have a beam on the wall, the bottom of this will sit
Yeah.
on the beam and this will sit on the worktop.
Right, I've got sunglasses on because it's quite bright, but it's just started raining. And the next job on our list was to reattach the. Well, it is. It's mid-progress. The skylight has been leaking, so we need to get it all off, get all the silicone off, which Nick's got, and then reapply it. But it's just started raining. So I had an idea to get an umbrella.
It's actually a little work tent now. I can go up there and you can just hold it and I can work around here. As long as I can keep the surface dry.
Oh, I hope it don't get any faster.
Get my cup of tea.
Cup of tea, sir? Just there. How long are you going to sit there, though?
Until it stops raining. And I need to know which one of these mastics to use.
Right, next job. We're going to look at this 100-litre water tank and where we want to position it. It's not its final place. We're just putting it on, making sure it fits.
Well, the plan is if we can push it enough forward and it stands proud of the bed a little bit into the kitchen cupboards, it will allow the gas bottle to be fitted behind it. But I don't know where the pipes are going to come out yet. But we're just going to fix it to the wall for now, and we'll play it by ear. Right, we're packing it in for today. So we've installed the water tank. Well, provisionally installed it, so that's going to go under there. So the kitchen cupboards will go flush with this, and that will actually protrude a little bit into the kitchen cupboard. It'll finish about there. The bed, as we said, works. The skylight has been resealed with a mastic this time, and then pinched with wood and the actual inner cassette, so it's squeezing that shut. I've got some glue coming at the Amazon locker, and that will be applied just to squeeze it and seal it. And then I think we're going to probably redo that one because we forgot to prime the end of the window ledge.
Well, we think.
We'll probably do that tomorrow because the silhouette's cut and it's 2mm down at this end, so I want to rectify that. We're just packing up and then we're going to nip to Wickes, aren't we? Right, I've been to Wickes, got my stuff. It's in the van ready for tomorrow, and we just got back to the lodge. We're just warming up yesterday's curry and we're having it with a pitta.
And then we're going to watch some. Went to Wickes.
And then we're going to watch some Deep Space Nine.
So
what?
it's been a hectic day. From 6 AM when I got up until.
Oh yeah,
past
he
6
got
now.
up. He got up at 6 actually.
No,
Stop, that's going to boil away.
I've got 2 vlogs to edit tonight, and well, just
Is that it?
Up, van, edit, food,
Edit, bed.
up.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to the next day. I feel very achy today. I don't know whether it's my stomach, I'm coming down with something, or whether it's just from doing too much sort of contortionists on the van yesterday. But yeah, I don't know. We'll find out. So we're going to nip out. We're going to Beverley. Although I went to Wickes yesterday, this is going to be in the next vlog, by the way. So although I went to Wickes yesterday, I forgot to get something, so we've got to go back again today. But we're going to go in Robin, and we're going to cut down some little boards that we need for the ceiling, and that'll be in the next vlog.
And we're going to check out, I don't know if Nick just said, a new cafe in Beverley.
So there was one called Atisia,
Yes.
and it shut down really, really randomly before Christmas, and apparently it's reopened.
Yes, one of our viewers on our Facebook group put a message on saying it's reopened.
Looks like an American
It's like
diner.
an American diner, so I doubt we'll be eating, but you never know when we get there. But they do coffees and stuff like that. So we'll just go check it out, see what it's like.
Yep.
I know a lot of people who watch our vlogs go to Beverley, so we'll show you what it's like.
I need a tap from Wilkinson's as well, or even Wickes maybe.
My mum and dad called this morning to say they're going to come over again.
Someone going off there.
That's 3 weeks in a row.
Someone going off there.
They've been coming over.
They don't normally come over once in 3 months.
We have told them they can come whenever they like for as long as they like.
Yeah.
I think it's because they've been watching the vlogs of us all in Florida, and they've been like, "Oh, isn't it nice when we all get together and stuff?" That's all I can presume, and
Yeah.
I like it. I wish they lived next door or on this street, and my sister and the girls. In an ideal world, we'd all live together.
Well, they could
Not
always
live
sell
together,
that. They could.
but live.
Oh no, I can't live
live
with.
closely.
I can't live with your mother. No chance. They could sell the house and buy one
And I'm sure
close.
she couldn't live with you either.
Probably not. You're lucky to have that to that honour.
So they're coming over, and in a couple of days, which probably in the next vlog, unless we
have a
film
special
tomorrow,
guest.
we have a special USA, American,
Guest.
Floridian guest coming.
Yeah. So it's not Mark or Hannah.
No, it's from. You'll probably guess who it is because just.
Well, you'll find out
Yeah.
in two vlogs time.
Yeah. So there we go. I'm off to get ready for today.
Right. I need to get some monkey nuts.
What? Monkey nuts.
Yes. Well,
Not the
no,
ones to
no,
eat.
no, no, not monkey nuts. They're called.
I'm gonna say monkey nuts.
I
what
call
you
them.
eat.
I call them butterfly nuts because they're like these things that just literally open up and then go inside. I'm actually going to mount the waste tank at some point today, just to get it out of the way, really, because it's just floating around.
Yeah.
So I need some long bolts.
About your nuts.
Anyway,
and finish the vlog.
Anyway, we are going to finish this vlog, guys, so don't forget to check out the next one. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, click the notification bell so you get little pings on your phone whenever a new video gets released. And don't forget to comment below. We read all comments, and we'll be back tomorrow, or today, for us, on the next vlog.
Goodbye.
Bye from the nerd.
Cheap glasses I got from Amazon to complement.
You just need a plaster in the middle, and we can call you Jack Duckworth.
to complement my reading glasses, which I got from Specsavers, just so I've got a pair that I can take around. I'm finding I have to use them more and more.
I'll get you a plaster.
For close-up things. Bye.